And here's Denver. Outside Murray. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And here's Porter outside. And stolen by Irving. Doncic with it. Now Porter defending. And Doncic hammers it home.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Grant.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
Now here's Porter. Outside Murray. Down low. And the dunk by Jokic.
And teammates more and more looking for plays from Murray like that.
Outside for Green. Three-pointer, no good. Gordon on the wing. Outside Porter. Pass to Jokic. And here's Murray. 5 to shoot. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And it's Doncic on the drive. Gordon pulls it in.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Here's Bullock. Pass to Irving. Doncic outside. Out to Powell. Outside, Green. Back to Powell. Here's Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every... every single one of those.
Here's Bullock. Outside for Irving. Takes a three. Dallas again missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. To the paint. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Aaron Gordon is one springy dude. When he gets the ball down low, it's hard to stop it.
And Dallas calls time here. The Mavericks trailing. A minute 22 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Wood. And out of bounds. Denver will have it.
Substitution on the court.
And here are the Nuggets now. Here's Najee. Outside, Green. Here's the screen by Bryant. And he lobs it up. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Pretty good setup for Bryant. They just put it in the right spot. He did the rest.
Pass to Powell. Green for three. Dallas, no good that time either. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Now here's Doncic. Here's Bullock. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Denver in the lead. A nice shot by Smith.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
So he comes up empty at the line.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Here's Powell. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
And so it's Denver leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nuggets?
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. That's good from Porter. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Pass to Porter. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Uses the glass on the layup.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
To the right side. Here's Hardy. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And there's an ease to Porter when he gets up vertically. Man, he can rise up and throw it down.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Murray. Here's Caldwell Pope. Now here's Jokic. Now covers. Here's Gordon. And he can't get that one. Oh, great D that time from Powell. To the inside. Outside for Irving. Powell sets a screen. From deep three-point range. And that's good. Irving for 3. Irving's got 5 points.
An overlooked part of his game. Irving's about a career 40% shooter from deep. Pass
to Jokic. Kicks it out to Jackson. From deep. No luck on that one. And it's Dallas the other way. Outside Irving. Three-pointer. Gordon pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Back to Caldwell Pope. Screen by Gordon. And the three-pointer goes. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
Good job reading the floor. Aaron Gordon solid at sensing when someone's open.
From deep, here's Doncic. Jokic grabs the board. Inside. And Gordon with the big finish.
Oh, Aaron Gordon, just simply one of the best dunkers of his generation.
And Doncic puts up a deep three. Dallas again missing.
But he's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
Bullock's shot is off. And here's Denver. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
Well, when it comes to creative passing, Jokic is probably at the top of the list in the NBA.
Doncic, no good. So it's Denver now. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Gordon. Tries again. And it's good on the layup. Gordon's got 10.
Aaron Gordon's athleticism can show up in other areas. That time track down the offensive board.
Doncic, good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Gordon. Jackson right side. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Tim Hardaway.
That's a clever play by Reggie Jackson, just knowing when to maneuver himself into the D and draw the foul.
And so Jackson nails both of them.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. Back after this. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Murray. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And Jokic throws it down.
There's Serbia. Jokic up there.
So much NBA talent like Jamal Murray out of Canada, specifically the province of Ontario.
Yeah, very true. And I think that's because guys like Murray, born in the late 90s, they grew up with the NBA in Toronto. And Jamal and others have been inspired by the Raptors.
Here's Murray, following the score by Dallas.
Come on, boy.
And the basket by Jokic. Jokic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, people try to be aggressive with Jokic, but it doesn't bother him much on that kind of possession.
Ooh, I wanted that so
Great
bad.
job on the back end of the
I
play.
wanted that
Yep,
so
finished
bad.
with both hands,
Good
making
play.
sure of it.
Ooh, I wanted that so bad.
And
I was
Powell
so
with
mad I
the
couldn't get back on
stuff.
defense.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Now a timeout called by Denver. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Gordon. Here's Caldwell Pope. Let's go with a three. It's stolen away. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Irving with a deep three. Rebound by the Nuggets. They led by as many as 18. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets. Smith.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Crosses over. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
That one's no good. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Powell brings a double. Gordon. Bertans with some nice D. Back to Powell. Pass to Irving. Picked by Bertans. Outside Irving. The three is up. Gordon pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said, we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. And it's the Mavericks with the ball, trailing by 13. This shot by Hardy, no good. And Najee, here we go. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
I heard that distracted for a minute.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Outside Hardaway. And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Green. Drives to the hoop. And it's hammered home by Green.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And out of bounds.